October 10th, 2020, still working on the Diamond T. The process now of modifying the steering rack. What I got here is this was the original pinion out of the rack, and I cut off approximately like about two and a quarter inches to shorten it down, machined down the shaft down to 9/16, made a bushing to go from 9/16 to 1-inch double D, so I could use a 1-inch double D U-joint on it, broached it, and then cut a keyway in the shaft, and then cut a relief where the set screw is going to go all the way through from the U-joint and will lock on the shaft of the pinion. One of the main reasons I did this, I had ordered a new rack with a short shaft on it, but when I got it, the problem is it is so loose in there, there's no way to tighten it up, and I actually ordered another U-joint from the manufacturer that manufactured the rack, and it was just as loose. So wanting to drive this thing a lot, I was not comfortable with them splines hammering back and forth. So the only other alternative was to, and there is no other U-joint available for it. It ends up being, these splines are, instead of 9/16 26, they're more like 14 millimeter 26, which is like 12 thousandths smaller in diameter than 9/16. They're like 550 versus 5/625. So this is my solution for it, and I've got it all together. Got it cut. Got the keyway somewhere around here. Seem to have lost. Oh, there it is. I got the keyway made to go in. So now I'm ready to put it back together again, and I can put my U-joint on it and lock it down, and then continue on. So it's kind of where I'm at now. It's been a while since we shot a picture of this, but we got the brake lines all ran. Got the battery cable routed where it's going to go. Got the brake and clutch pedal assembly fabricated, a bracket and everything I made. The pedals are actually Pete and Jake's 32 Ford. I just grabbed something that would look like it would work and then built all the pieces to make it work. So right now we've got, it's all plumbed up. We've got our residual 2-pound residual check valves in both lines, because this thing's floor mounted, so it'll keep a little bit of line pressure in it. Got our clutch master line routed around to transition into a number 3 AN fitting that will go inside to I'm going to put a hydraulic throwout bearing in this in the bell housing. I don't know if you can see very much inside there, but I built return springs and then seats to keep the return springs caged. So everything, it seems to be working out real good, and my only thing I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to take and cut where the pedal mounts to the brake, to the clutch pedal, and space it out about 1 inch, so I'll have actually some clearance between the pedals and the steering column. But other than that, the steering column is pretty much where it's going to have to sit. It actually works without modifying the motor mount, and it'll go through its full travel because the rack is mounted to the axle, and it moves with the axle. So it'll go through its full travel without intersecting the motor mount now. So very happy with that. So it's coming on. Got the fuel lines are ready to terminate and run them up to the motor. I've got the return line just set on there now. I just need to cut the lines to length. I need to make a little bracket to hold the line solid down on the frame. But it's looking really good. I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. So I thought I'd just shoot a little video of this while I had it apart before I put the rack back together again. And maybe after I get the rack together and get the steering set up, I get the column finally solid mounted to where we can start building the floor and firewall in it. Then we'll shoot some more video for it. So for right now, we're going to sign off. Thanks for looking. Bye.